I mean, this is truly another important concept to understand how truly critical you are to this entire experience, how you are literally affecting me and everything around you, how important and critical you really are. My name is Karen, and I am the founder of Lightmakers, your community for all things mindset, manifestation, and online business. We help coaches, consultants, and experts create a life of fun, freedom, and flexibility so that you do what you want in your own life in the way that you want to. This concept is core, critical to what it means to be a light maker. So a lot of people ask me, Karen, what does light makers mean? And honestly, it means whatever it calls up within you, right? Because you're the one interpreting your reality. You're the one that is living your life experience. What I can do is I can share what I believe it means. And I can share this core critical key concept to understanding why you are a light maker and why it's so important that you are a light maker and you are that right now. So it is the butterfly effect. The butterfly effect comes from the idea that a butterfly flapping its wings in, say, Brazil could set off a chain of events that ultimately could lead to, say, a tornado in Texas. The butterfly effect really captures the idea that small changes, whatever you're doing, can have a big physiological or just have a big impact to your entire world, to your entire environment. And we'll give you a few examples here. So for example, traffic slowdown, right? If there is a crash, that can clog up the whole system. If in personal relationships, right? One key critical experience can change an entire relationship. So for example, if you blow out somebody's birthday and you do something that is above and beyond, they are going to remember that forever. Conversely, if you forget an anniversary or something, a similar thing can happen in the opposite way. So this goes to show that even what you think are small actions actually have a big impact in your environment. So that goes again with the concept of light makers. Any information that you take in, you watching this video, you applying a new concept, you doing something even that you think is small, minutely small to somebody else, can change the trajectory of their entire day, entire month, entire year, entire week. So you are incredibly powerful to your environment. You are a light maker. And if we bring our whole selves, right? So being a light maker is not only about being positive and bringing and emitting positivity. It is really about just loving your entire self and knowing that we have both sides. And even the idea of sides is the idea of duality, which truly doesn't exist because we're all one. It's all one source. Being a light maker is just fully accepting and embodying who you are and being aware of how your actions can affect the whole system. So I'll give you a few other examples, right? So say you're building a sandcastle and you build a beautiful, giant, amazing sandcastle that you've taken so much time to build, and then the waves are washing in. Over time, the waves are eroding some of that sandcastle and the whole thing can fall down. Conversely, the more sand that you're adding in each time, the more that you are continuing to build, you are expanding your castle at the same, if not even a greater rate. Right? Maybe you're going further, closer away from the shore and you are building more safety for yourself. So you could really take that metaphor in many different ways. Another example is dominoes. One domino can set off a whole chain of events, right? So you taking action, you going after your goals, you publishing that article, you finding that client, talking to that client, making that phone call can set off a whole chain of events and in the positive direction, in the direction that you want it to go. So taking action is actually super helpful to setting off and creating the life that you want, because even one little action can have the biggest impact. So I'll give you another example. A seed planted in a garden can grow into a giant bamboo tree that just shoots up and changes the whole landscape forever. That is you. Your seed of hope, your seed, your imagination, that seed, that inkling of what you want, and you taking even the minutest action can spark a whole chain of events that absolutely and completely changes the whole trajectory of not only your environment and your community, but the world. You have no idea what that is creating. So you are extremely powerful. You are a light maker. And this is the butterfly effect. If you want more help, join one of our courses. Sign up for them below in the description box below. We're going to be launching more, so check back often, frequently, and we're going to be having different specials as well. Thank you so much for being a light maker, for commenting, sharing, subscribing. So thank you so much for staying tuned for the next video. You are going to love it.